Hello and welcome to episode 19 of the Pentagon Challenge on FM24. I'm Jamie and coming up on today's episode, two games for you. We're at home in the second leg of our Champions League quarter-final against Mamelodi Sundowns and then away to SuperSport United in the South African Premiership. So let's see if we can get the result we need to go through in the Champions League quarter-final, and the team to face Mamelodi Sundowns is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team for the game against Mamelodi Sundowns in the Champions League, and it is a Fori in goal. Back four is Mashego and Dar, Butuil and Mudau. Maseli behind Shandu and Makringa in midfield. Mendieta on the left, Salang on the right, Magopa up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well my assistant thinks we're favourites for a reason and they should be left in no doubt as to why. I think we'll pump the fists and agree with him, and let's get out there and do it. And I'm actually thinking that maybe what we will do is immediately go attacking and get right after them. We need to score twice to have any chance of going through. We trail by one goal from the first leg, so obviously we want to avoid extra time, so therefore we need 2 goals winning margin to knock them out. And we've started well. 10 minutes in, we've had the only highlight. February with the clearance downfield. Butua wins his header and finds Maseli, and we can counter from here. Mudau down the right hand side, plays it into Salang, back to Mudau, into Makringa, and Shandu shoots, and it's not far off target. So good early opportunity. And we've got another one here as Mudau almost manages to get the cross in. It's cleared and Maseli is backtracking but can't get there. Ighodaro plays it to the right for Morena. Morena cuts inside and the shot is over the top, so we've got away with one, and I think we'll demand more. And hopefully we can get 1 goal at least in the first half. Mamelodi still to have a shot on target yet. We've only had 1 though, so I'm not getting overly excited. Mendieta to Mashego, past his man, gets his cross in, headed away. Mudau beats his man. Can he get the cross in? He can. And Mendieta buries the header. It's Orlando Pirates 1, Mamelodi Sundowns 0, 1-1 on aggregate. And so scores are completely level, and we just need 1 more goal without reply and we'll be going through. So we're going to stay on attacking and keep going for this as Mendieta fires in the cross. It's headed down, cleared, and Salang picks up the loose one. Salang still going, he's tackled fairly and it's a throw-in. And the highlight comes to an end. So it looks like we're going in at half-time with a 1-0 lead. Salang though to Maseli, out to Mudau, who was going to be one of my players to consider taking off. Maseli out to the left for Mashego. His cross is cut out and cleared, but now we've got a corner. Shandu's ball in is headed into the back of the net by Evidence Magopa. It is Orlando Pirates 2, Mamelodi Sundowns 0, and we've got the aggregate lead for the first time. So now we need to build on that and try to make sure that we make the most of it. Shandu now with the corner, and Elisa and Dar has headed us into a 3-0 lead on the night, 3-1 on aggregate, and suddenly we've got breathing space, which we didn't have for large chunks of that first half. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So really pleasing first half. Now, Maseli needs to come off. So Manare can come on. And I'll drop Shandu back. And I'll try Manare in the more attacking position. Doesn't really want to play there. Unless we can find him a different role, which we can't. So we will also take off. Shandu wants to come off. So can we make that happen? Not really. There's not really an option to do that. But what I am going to do is bring Lapasa on up front from Magopa. We don't really need to waste him in this match now. So we'll start the second half and hopefully we can go on and secure a comfortable win. Mendietta's corner and Elisa Ndar's done it again. It's only his 5th goal of the season and it's his 2nd goal of the match. Orlando Pirates 4, Mamelodi Sundowns 0, 4-1 on aggregate. And we're now almost certainly going through. So this is absolutely brilliant in this second leg. We've picked up an injury to, I think, Manare that's gone down. So he's going to need to come off. And I'll bring on Nlondolo as Makaringa shoots. And Fortune Makaringa makes it 5-0 and 5-1 on aggregate. And now, if there was any doubt, I think it's gone. And I think we are going to be absolutely fine. And we'll take Mendieta off, bring on Otladisa. And now, hopefully, we can just see the game out. Shandu with a corner. And it's in the air and headed home by Ndar. And he's got himself a hat-trick. It's 6-0 on the night, 6-1 on aggregate. And that first leg defeat seems an awfully long time ago now. So now we've just got 20 minutes left. And let's get Mickeyson on the left-hand side as our final change. And let's just, when we get the chance, downgrade ourselves to cautious. But Ighodaro shoots and very nearly got Mamelodi Sundowns on the board for today. It is still 6-0. And now we've got a throw in. Mashego into Nlondolo. Nlondolo to Mashego. Into the box. Otladisa's cross. And Lapasa gets something on it. And makes it 7-0 on the night. 7-1 on aggregate. And this is an absolute rout. Into the last 10 minutes. Mudau to Mickeyson, who beats his man. It's played into the box. And that's a penalty. And a chance to make it 8-0. I'm assuming it's going to be given. And it is. So it's Nlondolo who steps up for the spot kick. And a chance to make it 8-0. And he does. So 8-0 on the night. 8-1 on aggregate. And this is now an absolute shellacking for Mamelodi Sundowns. And that should finish them off in the league as well, hopefully. So we are about to confirm our passage through to the semi-final. And we've picked up an injury to Otladisa. I think we've used all our subs. We have. So we're just going to finish the match. And let's go cautious. And there we go. It is full time. Orlando Pirates 8. Mamelodi Sundowns 0. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode and an away game in the DStv Premiership against Supersport United. Team for this one is a Forian goal, back for Mashego, Butawil, Sabisi and Mudau. Shandu behind Masali and Kapinga in midfield. Saling on the left, Mendieta on the right, Magopa up front. Let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant manager wants them to pick up where they left off last time out. That would be a hell of an achievement if they could, but why not outstretch the arms and agree with him, and let's go. See if they can produce anything close to the performance they did in the last match. Supersport United are 5th in the league, so they're no mugs, but we are the better team and we need to prove it. Butawil now has it at the back, plays it into Shandu, and he's lost out. Manning plays it forward, but Sabisi's won it back. It's worked its way to Mudau. Mudau into Mendieta, back to Sabisi. Sabisi into Shandu, onto Mosali, and Magopa shoots. Magopa scores. And it is Supersport United 0, Orlando Pirates 1. So we're in the lead and looking very, very good indeed on this evidence for the title. We've got a 6-point lead as it stands, and Mamelodi Sundowns have only 3 games to go in the league. So we are looking incredibly likely to win the title again. But obviously our main focus now is the Champions League, and we need to win that in order to move on to Asia. As Magopa comes forward again, and this time fires just wide of the keeper's left-hand post. And it's played into midfield. We've won it back. Sabisi to Mendieta. Mendieta to Shandu to Mendieta. Mudau down the right hand side. Mudau looking for a cross. Turns instead and plays it all the way back to halfway, and Sabisi. Shandu into Masali, onto Saleng. Magopa is in, but I don't think it's going to count. No, it's disallowed for an offside. It remains 1-0. And we are 21 minutes in. A second goal would be really, really welcome right now and would set us up nicely. Mendieta's corner is headed home by Magopa, and it is Supersport United 0, Orlando Pirates 2, and we're now well on the way to a win. Mashego's throw in to Butawil. Plays it into Shandu. Finds Kapinga. Round the outside. Kapinga still going. Checks back. Plays it to Mudau. Shandu into Kapinga. And Lasedi Kapinga finds the back of the net. He's up to 18 for the season. Supersport United 0. Orlando Pirates 3. So we are looking very, very handy right now. And we've won the ball back. Shandu to Kapinga. Masali to Shandu to Masali. Into Mudau on the right hand side. Mudau crosses it in, and the header is over the top from Magopa. And that would have given him a hat-trick already. He'll get another chance of that, I'm sure. And it is Shandu now with the corner. Headed away. Sabisi down to Saleng, and that's just wide. So coming up to half-time. This time it's a Supersport United corner, and it's headed over the top by Wallace, who missed a decent opportunity there to get them on the scoreboard at least. And now we just want to get to half-time at 3-0 and look at what we might do in terms of changes. And we've done exactly that. So into the dressing room. doing well. And in terms of changes, I think Mudau is tiring. So I'll bring Ben Ali on. And I will also take off Shandu for the same reason. Bring on to Joki. And I think I might try Butuil there instead of Joki. In fact, I won't. I will leave Joki in there. And let's go. Second half underway. And I'm going to give Magopa a while to get his hat-trick, but I don't want to risk him getting injured. And who was that went flying in with a challenge there? They need to calm down a little bit. Not sure who it was. If I knew, they'd be being lined up for a substitution already. Mendieta plays it back to Joki, to Sabisi, and finds Butuil. Butuil into Maseli. Maseli shoots, and that's tipped over for a corner, which Mendieta will take. Floated in, headed away. Salang will get onto it, finds Mendieta, he pulls it back. Sabisi allows it to run to Maseli, and the highlight comes to an end. And we are 55 minutes in. Magopa still doesn't have his hat-trick yet. Moralo with the throw-in. And Moralo receives the ball and shoots. He's got something on that, so that's a corner. And I think I might have to take Evidence Magopa off anyway. I don't want to tire him out. He needs to be fit for the next match. And so individual glory is going to be sacrificed for the good of the team. And that shot from Moralo has gone straight through the goalkeeper. And it is Supersport United 1, Orlando Pirates 3. I am now going to take Magopa off. And we'll bring on Zakeli Lapasa. And I'm also going to take off Salang and bring on Mikison. And I'll save the last substitution for a little while longer. I think I've counted that correctly. I have. Mashego will come off. Maela will come on. 15 minutes to go. Do that now. And then hopefully we can just see this one out. So we're going to drop back to cautious. And hopefully we can just see it through. Afori to Sabisi. Plays it to Ben Ali. Kapinga. Turns. Finds Maseli, who plays it into Mikison. Mikison pirouettes, and Maela finds Maseli. Maela plays it back to Butuil. Butuil pirouettes, finds Joki into Kapinga to Mendieta. Mendieta's cross, and Lapasa with the finish. And it is Supersport United 1, Orlando Pirates 4. We're in absolute control of this one as well now. And now we are just 5 minutes away from another win. And only 4 games of the league season to go. So here it is. Campbell with the ball in. Header on. And that's gone over the top from Wallace. We've got a minute and a half of added time to go. And that is full time. Supersport United 1, Orlando Pirates 4. I'll be back in a moment to show you the DSTV Premiership table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, here is the Premiership table, and as you can see, we're sat in top spot, 20 wins, 5 draws, just the 1 defeat from 26 matches played, 65 points on the board, 7 points clear of Mamelodi Sundowns with a game in hand. So win that game in hand and we are champions. So let's have a look at when we are going to come back. And what I will do is, given that we play Mamelodi Sundowns next in the league, I will bring you back for that one and the first leg of our Champions League semi-final against Wydad Casablanca. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.